Hello everyone, welcome to Simplified Schooling. In today's video, let's have a look on manure and fertilizers. So the substances which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plants are called manure and fertilizers. So earlier we have already read that the soil supplies mineral nutrients to the crop plants and these nutrients are essential for the growth of the plants. So now, what is the use of this manure and fertilizers? So the answer is that in certain areas, farmers grow crops after crops in the same field and the field is never left uncultivated. So due to this continuous cultivation of crops, the soil becomes poor in nutrients and therefore the farmers have to add manure to the field to replenish the soil with nutrients. This process is called manuring and the improper or insufficient manuring results in weak plants. Now, what is manure? So, the manure is an organic substance obtained by the decomposition of plants or animal waste. The farmers dump plant and animal waste in pits at open places and allow it to decompose. The decomposition is caused by some microorganisms and the decomposed matter is used as organic manure. Now, with the help of an experiment, let's see how manure and fertilizers work differently. So, when you will plant seeds of same crop under same conditions, having only difference that either they will contain manure or fertilizer or none, then you will notice that there is a difference in their growth. So, what you have to do is to take moong or gram seeds and germinate them. Now select 3 equal sized seedlings and take 3 empty glasses. Now mark them A, B and C. To glass A, add little amount of soil mixed with a little cow dung manure. And in glass B, put the same amount of soil mixed with a little urea, which is a fertilizer. And then take the same amount of soil in glass C without adding anything, that is without adding manure or fertilizer. And now pour the same amount of water in each glass and keep the seedlings in them. Keep them in safe place and water them daily. Now after 7 to 8 days, observe their growth. So you will notice that all the plants in all the glasses did not grow at the same pace. Among all the 3 glasses, glass B, that is the glass containing fertilizer, showed better and faster growth of plant, and the glass C, that is the glass without any urea or manure, showed the least growth. So, both the manure and fertilizer perform the same role in providing nutrients to crop, but they bring different benefits. So, the fertilizers are the chemicals which are rich in only particular nutrients. So, the fertilizers can meet the precise nutrient needs of the crop, and in this way, the use of fertilizers has helped farmers to get better yield of crops such as wheat, paddy, and maize. But the excessive use of fertilizers has made the soil less fertile. Fertilizers have also become a source of water pollution. Therefore, in order to maintain the fertility of the soil, we have to substitute fertilizers with organic manure, or you can leave the field uncultivated in between 2 crops. So, in comparison to fertilizers, manure is more beneficial for the soil. It not only improves soil texture, but it also improves water retaining capacity of the soil and it replenishes the soil with nutrients. So now, once again, let's revise about the manure and fertilizers. So as discussed earlier, manure is an organic substance obtained from the decomposition of plant or animal waste. Its advantages are that it replenishes the soil with nutrients and it improves the soil texture as well as its water retaining capacity. Now let's have a look on the fertilizers. So the fertilizers are the chemicals which are rich in particular nutrients, and these are produced in factories. Example of fertilizers are urea, ammonium sulfate, superphosphate, potash, and nitrogen phosphorus potassium, that is NPK. Now the advantages of fertilizers are that it has helped farmers to get better yield of crops, and the disadvantages of fertilizers are that the excessive use of fertilizers has made the soil less fertile, and these have become a source of water pollution. Now let's have a look on the another method of replenishing the soil with nutrients, that is through the practice of crop rotation. So this can be done by growing different crops alternatively, which means that the different crops are planted sequentially on the same plot of land to improve soil health and optimize the nutrients present in this soil. Earlier, the farmers in northern India used to grow legumes as fodder, that is, food for the animal, in one season and wheat in the next season. This helped in the replenishment of the soil with nitrogen. So now the farmers are being encouraged to adopt this practice. So do you know that how legumes help in the replenishment of the soil with nitrogen? This is because the rhizobium bacteria are present in the nodules of root of leguminous plants, and they fix atmospheric nitrogen. Now let's have a look on the differences between fertilizer and manure. So the fertilizer is a man-made inorganic salt, whereas manure is a natural substance obtained by the decomposition of cattle dung and plant residues. Fertilizer is prepared in factories, whereas manure can be prepared in the fields. Fertilizer does not provide any humus to the soil, whereas manure provides a lot of humus to the soil. Fertilizers are very rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, whereas manure is relatively less rich in plant nutrients. So overall, the manure is considered better than the fertilizer. This is because it enhances the water holding capacity of the soil. It makes the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases becomes easy. It increases the number of friendly microbes, and it also improves the texture of the soil. Hope you find this video useful. Thank you for watching the video, and like, share and subscribe to the channel Simplified Schooling.